is an additional bit of information to go along with your quiz review. So let's go back and take a look at number 16. I had you omit it earlier, but I changed it to make it a little bit easier. So let's take a look at number 16. Looking at the markings, it wants me to find x and y. But when I look at this triangle, I see this mark, and this mark. So what does that tell me about the triangle? Okay, hopefully your brain and my brain are thinking the same thing. These mean that all angles are exactly the same, so that means that this is what we call an equilateral triangle. So not only are all the angles the same, all the sides should be the same. So let's mark that. Okay? Now, what do you know the angles actually are? Right, those are 60 degrees every single time. So how can we figure out what y is? 3y's got to equal 60. Divide by 3. Y is 20. So there's half our answer. All right, so let's take a look at how to find x. To find x, we know that all the sides are equal. So you would take this side, 3x plus 7, and it has to equal this side, 5x minus 25. All right, go ahead and set that up, solve it, press pause, come back and take a look and see if you got it right. Welcome back. Take a look and see, you should have subtracted 3x. That's one way you could have done that. Added 25 to both sides. All right, we've got 2x here. And we would have 7 plus 25 is 32. We divide both sides by 2 and get 16 for x, or x is 16. Plug it in to each one of these, and you should get the same answer. 3 times 16 is 48, plus 7 more gives you 55 for this side up here. 5 times 16 is 80, take away 25 is 55. So you get 55 for both these sides. All right, let's take a look at 23. 23 says, using this picture below, what additional piece of information do you need to prove the triangle is congruent by the following 3 methods? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, because I've got to answer 3 different questions, I'm going to draw this triangle 3 times. Magic. All right, so I took these triangles and just redrew them 3 times so I can get some space to work on them. Question A. I want to solve it by angle, side, angle. So it's already marked this side here congruent to this side here. We know because of the bow tie, we have vertical angles that need to be marked. So that's things that they're already marked or should have already been marked. So that's not additional. But we do need to figure out what additional piece we need. So I've got angle right here, side right here. I'm missing the third angle. So in order to go angle, side, angle, I'm missing D. Angle, side, angle, that's missing. So who's missing here? Angle, side, then I need angle. So this is missing. All right, so to answer question A, all right, I need to know that angle A is congruent to angle D. That would be the answer for A. All right, let's take a look at B. Question B says side, angle, side. So let's just put it here. Side, angle, side. So I know I need to mark those vertical angles. So let's take a look. I've got side, angle, I need side, okay? Side, angle, I need side. So that's what's missing. Side, angle, side. All right, so that's missing. Side, angle, side. That's what's missing. So I need to be told that BC is congruent to, BC needs to be congruent to EC. That's what was missing if I needed to prove it this route. All right, letter C. Letter C wants me to prove it by angle, angle, side. Well, I've got the side here, I've got the angle here, so if I want to go angle, angle, side, all right, I can't go angle, side, angle. I need to go angle, then side. So that's what's missing. I need to go angle, angle, side. So this is what's missing. So you need to be told that angle B is congruent to angle E to answer it this way. All right, 24. Question A and B are referring to this shape, so I just went ahead and redrew it here and here. Question A wants me to prove it by side, angle, side. Question B wants me to prove it by side, side, side. Well, let's take a look at what we know. These two triangles are like conjoined twins. All right, so they are sharing this side here. You need to mark that with 2 ticks. Okay, and I'll go ahead and do that on this one too. All right, so if I want to answer this question by side, angle, side, I have the side and the side, and I need the angle to be smushed in between the two. So if I want the angle smushed in between the two, what angle is missing? Side, I need this angle right here. That's missing. All right? On this triangle here, to match, it needs to go side, angle, side, so that's missing. Now, I can't just call that angle B. I have to name it using the 3 letters. So to name this one here, I'm going to call it angle ABD. It needs to be congruent to CBD. That's what was missing. All right, so B should be fairly simple. The side, side, side means I need to have a side, and of course the missing side. So this side here, triple ticks, is missing. This side here is missing. So you need to be told that AD is congruent to CD, those sides. Okay? Last but not least, you need to make sure you review all your Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3 stuff, but parallel lines. The slopes have to be exactly the same. So if one slope is 2/3, the other slope is going to be 2/3. They run like train tracks. Up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3. This one has to go up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines have to have opposite reciprocal slopes. So of -3/7. Perpendicular slope has to be the opposite sign. So if this negative, this is going to be positive. Then you take this and flip it over. So this one will be a +7/3. If one line is going down 3, right 7, the other one has to go up 3, up 7, right 3, and these have to be 90-degree angles. That's what perpendicular means. Good luck. Study hard on your test.